In our last lesson, we did a hollandaise sauce. Today what we're going to do is we're going to take that hollandaise sauce and we're going to turn it into Bernaise sauce. Bernaise is a small sauce of the mother sauce hollandaise. So what we've got here is our mise en place. We've got white wine vinegar, we've got white wine, we've got dried tarragon, fresh tarragon, and a shallot. Okay, we need to cut that shallot, so we're going to mince that shallot, and we're going to mince it very, very small because we want to get as much flavor as possible out of our shallot. Alright, so I cleaned the shallot. Okay, and what I'm going to do, just like we do the onion, this recipe is going to call for about a tablespoon of shallots. And when we mince a shallot, that knife was pretty weak. You'll notice I'm only cutting in one direction, so we've got a nice tablespoon of shallots. I'm going to take that in just one moment. I also need some black peppercorns crushed, okay, which I'm going to crush using the system I showed you before. Okay, so there's our black peppercorns crushed. We've got our tablespoon of shallots. Okay, about a tablespoon. We've got the dried tarragon. We've got our white wine vinegar. And we've got our white wine. Everything is in here. Now this liquid in here is going to be infused with the flavor of tarragon. Some chefs will use the dry tarragon in the final sauce. I like to use the fresh tarragon. So I'll make the reduction with the dry, and then when I strain it into the hollandaise, I'll pour in the fresh. Okay? Turn that flame on for me, please. Okay, leave it on high, that's great. So we're going to take a strainer here. Now we've got our hollandaise sauce, so I'm going to grab a whisk. And what we're going to do with our hollandaise, as soon as this is reduced, this should take about a minute and a half, is I'm going to take our warm hollandaise, which we have, which came out very nice. I'm going to open this up. By putting the plastic directly on top of the sauce, you prevent it from getting any filminess on top. Of course, we want to be able to not waste this because this is a really delicious sauce and we don't want to waste anything like that. So we've got a hollandaise. It's still nice emulsion that we made. We'll put in the tarragon. And as that reduction comes down, we're going to strain that further into the sauce. Okay, you can see it. You can actually smell the tarragon. Tarragon has got a licorice flavor to it, licorice smell. All right, and really that's essentially what a Bernaise is. If you are cooking a steak, this is an excellent, excellent sauce for a steak, a piece of ribeye steak, or a filet mignon, which you don't always eat. All right, if you go to Israel, you might have a filet mignon. Very tender with the sauce, with the flavoring of the sauce. So this is reducing, and I'm just going to eyeball the reduction. We want to reduce it by about half. Okay, it's still coming down. It's fully flavored, it's fully seasoned from the last time we made the hollandaise. Okay, and that's almost reduced enough. I think that's about good. Okay, we've reduced it by almost about half. We took about 3 ounces of liquid, 3.5 ounces. It's down, it's about 2, so I'm going to let it go just another few seconds. Okay, and that's about it. And once again, I'm gonna pour this up high because I don't want this to cook anything. All we do is we add that liquid in, which is our flavored reduction, and we just combine it now with our hollandaise sauce and the fresh tarragon. Ladle, please. And here is, thank you, here is a lovely Bernaise sauce. Okay, you can see the way that comes emulsified right out. The combining of the fat, the combining of the water-based properties, the vinegars, were combined by the lecithin, which was inside the egg yolks. That's what makes the emulsion possible. Thank you.